Welcome to the something report. I'm missing a word there. I don't know which one. But Big A, you wanted to look more into the article about screen time and developmental impact on children. So here I am. I did it for you. 20-minute turnaround time. Let's go. So a study in China emulated this one. Very similar, about 5 years old. And it happened to also find that 5 years old had a correlation between screen time and inhibited capabilities. However, they also found that there was a difference when they broke it down between passive and active screen time. When children had passive screen time, so watching shows and just kind of sitting there like a baby with some cocoa melon on, they had across the board terrible stats, terrible linguistics, mathematics, puzzle solving. Everything went down with the heightened TV watching time. But when they took kids with active screen time, so kids playing fucking games, Flappy Bird, I don't know what kids play now, they actually had increased science performance as well as linguistic capabilities. That might be those COD lobbies for you, something like that. But yep, that was a China study in 2018. Calgary, Canada, they found increased likelihood of behavioral problems, delayed achievement, and developmental milestones, as well as poor vocabulary as screen time increases in children. However, they also did cite that it may vary based on the type of content and the type of things kids are doing. So once again, also citing a difference between how they use the medium and not just it in general. And then finally, our last stop is in Mexico. So we went to China, Canada, and now finally we are in Mexico. We've been around the world, but now in Mexico, what they found was that kids with increased screen time did have poor linguistic capabilities. However, when they broke that down, they found that the kids that watched children-oriented content, so kids shows, Coco Melon, things that are going like Goo Goo Gaga, Spider-Man and Elsa getting married, that sort of content, they had significantly lower language scores. However, what they found is that the kids who watched adult-oriented content growing up had absolutely no correlation with linguistic lack of capabilities, which I'm clearly exhibiting that I must have watched a lot of kids' content because I just forgot how to speak. However, all sources will be cited. They are all scholarly. I don't have the money to buy the full reports because, once again, these are scholarly links. Everything will be cited in the description, and the conclusion is that there is a link between high screen hours and children lacking in certain developmental skills. However, the type of interaction heavily, if not entirely, affects the outcome, and it is possible to go positive depending on the type of content. Thank you. Mwah.